Department was as prepared as possible for Florence. He continued to say the State Department of Emergency Management was also prepared and had assets pre-deployed for assistance and had high praise for all involved.
I've been involved in lots of disasters in my career, and I can tell you I don't know that a community could have been any more prepared than we were. Our local first responders were prepared and had practiced for this event, and they have come through shining.
Regional partners also assisted in the disaster relief efforts.
At 5:16, speaking of Florence, it's hard for me to even believe the rain totals behind you.
I know. I mean, these are really, really impressive totals. And this also led to not only just heavy rain that would flood the ground, but also the fact that the rivers in the area have been continuing to rise. A lot of them might not even crest until later today or tomorrow. Swansboro, North Carolina, 33 inches, almost 34 inches of rainfall so far. And keep in mind, these are totals from yesterday at 2 o'clock. So it's still raining in parts of North Carolina. These may continue to rise here, but yes, these are actual rain totals from Florence. Now, here in the Miami Valley, we are not expected to get that much rain from Florence. And really, we're not even going to get as much rain as we got from the remnants of Gordon, if you can remember 2 weekends ago. Looking live in Miamisburg, you can see overall it is pretty quiet, 70 degrees right now. Winds are out of the east at 7 miles per hour. It is raining, but for the most part, we've got some really light shower activity. The big picture, though, the remnants of Florence, they're just off to our southeast. You can see there are some still pretty heavy rain bands that are going through portions of North Carolina. The rain stretches up through Virginia, West Virginia, Kentucky, all the way into Ohio. And where the heaviest rain will fall, that's mainly going to stay off to our east here. So we're going to get some light showers on the back end of Florence. Moving through the area right now as we look at live Doppler 7 radar, you can see out of Wilmington starting to push into portions of Warren, eventually Greene and Montgomery County, that yellow indicating some slightly heavier rainfall. Most of the area that was just seeing light spotty showers, if not drizzle here early. So that is good news. Morning commute, you may start to need the windshield wipers as we head throughout the rest of our morning. But this activity really will favor not only the eastern half of the Miami Valley, but the eastern half of the state as well. Passing showers for the morning, showers coming to an end towards the end of the day. Futurecast does show, you can see that this will favor mainly the southeastern half of the Miami Valley as we go from morning through the afternoon, but overall very spotty in nature and eventually tapering down as we head into the evening. Our skies will clear out and we could see some spotty fog develop by tomorrow morning. So that will be something to watch here, especially communities that get rain today. It's 69 in Urbana, 70 degrees in Dayton, and 71 in Oxford. Our hourly forecast does take us up pretty quickly into the 70s, and that's where we will stay for the afternoon. 78 degrees is pretty close to normal. Just some light rain showers at times through the afternoon and then drying out very quickly for the evening. Tip City, 77, will hit 78 in Huber Heights and Springfield, and 79 degrees in Miamisburg. Tonight, those skies will start to clear out pretty quickly, and we'll see the chance for fog to develop as we drop into the mid-60s. Now, this will end up being a very warm and muggy week, so you will notice tomorrow we're even warmer than today with a high of 83 in Dayton. We'll hit 82 in Urbana, 83 in Salina. Futurecast does show as we go through the day tomorrow, we have a dry morning besides a little fog. Then as we head into the afternoon, we could see a passing shower, but you can see most of this activity very, very isolated in nature. I think majority of us are completely dry through Tuesday. We actually do get a pretty good amount of sunshine as well. We'll kind of repeat that story again on Wednesday with a stray shower or two. Thursday's hot and humid, and Friday we track storms. We bring you weather and traffic every 10 minutes. Let's check in with Sergeant Mark. Good morning, Sarge.
Hey, good morning again to you, Kirstie. We've got a pretty good start to our Monday morning drive. We've talked to several area police departments. We've got a few wet spots to contend with. It really hasn't caused any slowdowns on the freeway. Here's Interstate 70. This is the camera by Airport Access Road. If you do happen to be headed out to the airport at some point, we can certainly get you there on the freeway without a problem. I'm Sergeant Mark Bowen, WHIO Team Traffic.
Sergeant, thank you. At 5:20, thousands of people were in the Miami Valley this weekend for the Air Force Marathon at Wright Pat. Jacob McCubbin was the first person to cross the finish line for the full marathon, finishing in just 2 hours, 35 minutes. Sarah Bishop was the first woman to finish, coming in at just over 3 hours. It is 5:20 again, 70 degrees.
A local organization collecting supplies for those on the East Coast. How you can help.
And at least one person is hospitalized following a crash in Vandalia. What happened in the crash?
Inside the make